In example 2, we're going to multiply two binomials together. It's going to be very similar to what we did in example 1, but slightly different. So instead of having one thing that we're multiplying through the parentheses, we have two things that we're going to multiply through. So what's going to happen is we're going to take everything from this first set of parentheses and multiply by everything in the second set of parentheses. And it'll look like this. So we're going to start with the x, and we're going to multiply this x by the x, and then we're going to multiply the x by the negative 7. And then we'll do the 8. We'll take the 8 times the x, and then the 8 times the negative 7. So starting with the x, we do x times x, which is x squared. Then we'll do x times negative 7, which is negative 7x. So I did this x right here times everything over here. Now I have to do the same with the 8. So I'm going to take 8 times x, which is a positive 8x. And then I'm going to take 8 times negative 7, which is a negative 56. After I multiply through, then I want to see if I have any like terms. Well, if I take a look at the middle here, I have a negative 7x and an 8x. Those are like terms that I can add together. So these two right here are the two that I'm going to combine. So I get an answer of x squared. Negative 7 plus 8 is just 1x, so plus x. And then minus 56. Let's do another one. Take a look at letter B. So in letter B, I'm going to take everything from the first set of parentheses and multiply it to everything in the second set of parentheses, starting with this 2x right here. So I'm going to take 2x times 2x, which will give me 4x to the second. Then I'm going to take 2x times 7, which will give me a positive 14x. Now, since I did the 2x to everything over here, my next thing to do is take the negative 7 and multiply it to everything over on the right. So I'm going to take negative 7 times 2x, which is minus 14x. And I'm going to take negative 7 times 7, which gives me a negative 49. Then I'm looking to combine like terms. So in the middle, I see I have a 14x and a negative 14x. Well, 14 minus 14 is just 0. So the x's cancel out, and I'm left with 4x squared minus 49 as my final answer. I have one more type of problem to do, so let's move this over a little bit. Now I'm looking at 3x minus 4 to the second power. So we have to understand exponents here. If anything's raised to the second power, that means we're multiplying something by itself. So basically what we have here is we are looking at taking 3x minus 4 and multiplying it by itself, which is 3x minus 4. So your first task is to rewrite anything that's squared as something multiplied by itself. And now I'm going to take this 3x, multiply it by everything over here, and take the negative 4 and then multiply it by everything that's over here. So let's go ahead and start with the 3x. So I have 3x times 3x, which is 9x squared. Then I'm taking 3x times negative 4, which is a negative 12x. Now I have to go to my negative 4. So since I multiplied everything by 3x, now I multiply everything by negative 4. Negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Oops, trying to get the x written down here. There we go. And then negative 4 times negative 4 will give us a positive 16. Looking to combine like terms, we have our x's here in the middle. So negative 12x and negative 12x, we can combine those together. And we get 9x squared minus 24x plus 16. Next, there are two try this for you to work on. So go ahead and do those. Pause it now, unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you did number 1 correctly, you should have gotten 16x squared plus 72x plus 81. And if you did number 2 correctly, you should get 12x squared minus 10x minus 8. Let me know if you have questions.